the indie RPG, kind of a horror strategy game, and I'm the world record holder. But we're gonna go ahead and get started here. So I don't think anyone went ahead and sniped the batter name. Timing officially starts after I confirm my name. So just for the marathon, I'm gonna go NGA.
Yeah, I can confirm that nobody decided to snipe a quick name.
All right. So we're gonna.
Instead. Actually, you should do. It's already too late. I'm guessing because I have stream delay. Oh, did you not put in? Oh yeah, you put your name in already.
I mean, I can go back. It's fine.
Yeah, just put no with a O, because we're trying to move away from an abbreviation.
So
For
NOGA.
reasons I'm not gonna go on stream.
NOGA.
Yeah, just NOGA, lowercase o.
All right. Cool. So we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Right, nice.
All right, this is off. The character, which you guys were incentivized to name, is the batter. His role in this game is to purify all the zones of unwanted spirits and ghosts, basically. And we're gonna start in zone 0. It's kind of a tutorial area where we meet the this cat guy called the Judge. He's basically the overseer, but doesn't really intervene in much. But he's just gonna go through the tutorial with us. Good thing the battle tutorial is an option, so we're gonna say no to the battle. We're sure. Good easy tutorial skip. A common puzzle in this game are gonna be these block puzzles where we have to press these blocks in a certain order. And the solution, like here, is just gonna be on the wall. Or somewhere else in the game it's gonna give you a clue. So like right here, the very first room that you could have went into had the solution of this puzzle. But good thing is none of the puzzle solutions ever change. So that's a tutorial. We're gonna move on to the first zone. Kind of see these NPC characters. We call them Elsons, kind of after the first area we're in. And they have a funny little groan every time they talk. NPCs and each important character has their own little sound they make when they start talking. And we'll get 5 of these, I guess, descriptions? Is what to call them. It's kind of telling you what's important to survival. So like here, they mine smoke in the mines, because smoke is required for them to live. Thought I turned that off. Hold on. Alright. So we tell him we're able to purify spirits, so he wants us to go into this part over here, and he says there's something there. Turns out it's just the Judge and a add-on. Not really a spirit we have to purify, but something that'll help us along the way. These add-ons are very useful in the run, each having their own kind of unique uses. So our first one's add-on alpha. The main thing we're going to be using it for is it's a really hard hitter, and it has an ability to poison, which poison's normally not useful, because most things in this game have a really high poison resistance, except for two bosses. Just gonna auto through these first couple fights. Gonna heal for safety here. Actually, I'm gonna save, because there is a potential to die with really bad luck. The first thing we're gonna do is grind our add-on alpha to level 2 and grab this Belial meat. So this is a good start. We need to kill 4 things in order to get add-on alpha to level 2. That's where it learns its first competence, which is like the equivalent of a skill or a special ability that costs the skill points. So this was the best luck I could get for encounters, because these are the fastest to kill. And I could get 1, 2, or 3 of these, as well as one of another really annoying encounter that takes a lot longer to kill. So far this is going great. We introduced to the next Elson that wants to tell us another story here about where they get their metal. Turns out the metal comes from cows, and the different parts of the cow give you different metals. It's really interesting. And if you notice at the top there, it's in French. The original first version of this game was released in French, because it was made by a French developer. And later they made a later version with English. And I'm currently running on the newest version. You normally do that because, one, the French version was so unstable that it could randomly crash and sometimes not finish. And also the newer version has 2 useful glitches, which I won't do. They don't save that much time. Like, it's only a few seconds for each one, so they're not very useful, but still useful. The main reason I wanted add-on to level 2 here is for the saturated chain attack. These ghosts here, I have to defeat 5 of them. And if I ever complete a turn with the batter, another ghost will spawn. So as long as I keep attacking with only alpha, I will only have to fight these. And it saves a significant amount of time versus not grinding and attacking with both of them. Alright, we want a couple silver fleshes to drop from these guys. Silver flesh restores our competence or skill points, basically. This is our last ghost. Decent luck for the barn. Alright, so this is the kind of loud character. His name's Deedon. He's the boss of Zone 1. We'll only be seeing him a couple more times, thankfully. Never for long. Oh, I wanted to save. There we go. So I talked to the guy. I say I want to purify the zone by defeating Deedon. He's trying to convince me not to, but we have to progress the game. I'm gonna go up here and grab some silver flesh for safety, because I don't think I got one, and I want at least two. One of the first dark rooms we have. Have to hit a switch on the left side, exit on the right. Pretty simple. I still need to get experience for my eventual fight with Deedon. Like, if I don't grind at all, I'll be level 3 with both the batter and alpha. And I want to be at least 4. One, because you get a significant HP increase for each level. Like, it's actually a little ridiculous how much you get on each level. And at level 4, the batter learns Run with Courage, which is quite a useful move. The first skill he learns to attack with. And this is the third description we learned about the male is required for life. Oh, sorry, not male, plastic. Liquid plastic is required. So far we have smoke from the mines, metal from cows, and the plastic from the post office. Alright, here we have a puzzle where we normally have to go to a certain floor on the post office to figure out the secret floor. 1 out of 10,000 possibilities here, but good thing it's the same thing every time. Alright, or, let me do this fight first, I guess. I got lucky with that crit. So, once again, there was a puzzle here to read 6 notes to find a 6-code password, but once again, it's the same thing every time. Nice crit. Alright. So far, it's going pretty good. Okay, we're about to encounter Deedon one more time here. So last time before we fight him. So talking to Deedon up here, unlocked the tram to go to Alma, which is where his office is. So now we can head over there and attempt to encounter him. Another puzzle here involving things we learned before, plus the posters on the wall. Same answer time. You can overmash here, so I'm being kind of careful. Alright. I want to kill the rat-looking things on the end first, because they actually drain your competence points. Which is not good at all. So here we're learning the fourth description of the meat. The rivers are filled with meat, because without meat they would starve. I'm really wondering where they got these pictures for the game. If they're like actual pictures they found somewhere, or this was actually drawn. Alright, so I'm out of confidence on Alpha, so I just have to bash through this fight. Only a little bit slower. I have a safety heal. Save. I'm actually gonna buy some luck tickets here. Luck tickets heal me just for a little bit each time. The front to Deaton's building and office are currently closed. There's a puzzle in the back that'll unlock the front door. Requires me to fight 3 more Elsons that are tainted by spirits. Now we get to hear the sweet sounds of riding a pedalo through a meat river. Alright, we have the batter hit level 4. I don't think that fight was necessary. I'm gonna fight you first. Fight this one first. Saturated chain has a range on the Elson looking enemies. Too bad. No. 4. I'm gonna fight one more to unlock the pedal to go back. Alright, that's kind of annoying. Alright. My alpha did not hit level 4, so I'm hoping to fight one more thing here. This should do it. Okay, good. This puzzle here is kind of unique to the game, where the correct door you go through is the one where the music gets louder. Safety save before we fight Deaton. Gonna be a little loud for a sec. Alright, the biggest worry about Deedon is we don't want to be put to sleep at all. Especially both characters being put to sleep is horrible. But this is kind of a long fight. It's just hoping you don't get put to sleep. Whenever the text boxes appear above Deedon, you want to immediately get rid of them. After the third text box appears, you know he's close to dying. Alright. He should be pretty close. Not gonna risk it though. And that's Deedon. We're finished with Zone 1, off to Zone 2. Which, the biggest reroute to this game in the past year or so was before we finish Zone 2 and fight, or save a certain area and fight the Guardian of Zone 2, we had to do a level grind, which took like 8 to 10 minutes in order to get a certain ability. And now that's changed to fighting an optional secret boss, which is not only faster the fight versus all the other fights you had to do. It gives you more experience. It's just a lot more RNG. First place we have to go to here is a library, where he wants us to basically fix the books here. Yeah. There are pages on the wall, and we went to the other Elson to buy a page from him. We don't need any more experience from random encounters, so I'm gonna flee as much as I can.
概知道这套了。放正午它不能。脑袋没那么快的，没那么快的。关脑，先关脑袋。才3级。
All right, now that we completed that puzzle, the 4th floor is open to us. That's very bad luck. I got an encounter there. Such a short little span we have to walk. Heal and save for safety. And this is our first introduction to Valerie, the brother of the judge. And he just wants to have a fight with us. Not a particularly hard fight. He does have 2 phases. You're hearing voices in the background, and they're in French. So being muted sucks here, because you can't use competence. Good thing it's not a permanent. So we're in a second phase where he decides to lower our health significantly. Alright, I'm actually afraid I'm gonna die there. I shouldn't have been. Alright, and the reward for defeating Valerie is getting our new add-on, Omega. We now have Alpha and Omega. Omega is not too useful. We mainly just use it to hit. No special traits. Next place we need to go to is the park. First, we're gonna make a quick shop here. We're gonna buy a couple jokers. A couple. And 2 fortune tickets. Jokers being a revive item, and the fortune tickets being a big heal. See Valerie just walking over there in the background. Oops. There. We meet the judge in the back of this shop. Admiring this picture of this cat and cat food. And once we exit, we can now unlock the Badalo, which will take us to the park. Grab this extra fortune ticket for safety. And we have to play this balloon game where we have to have it so there's whoever has it where there's one balloon left wins. And for winning this game, we get a necktie, which is required to enter the residential area because everyone has to wear a necktie. And now for the worst part of the run, the optional boss, which we're way underleveled. Yeah, save. Save, please. Go back to Zone 0. No. Sorry. We have to go to Zone, Purified Zone 1 first. Because in order to unlock the, secret boss, we need a... What are they called? They're called grand items. There we go. We need to have at least one grand item, and at the end of each purified zone is a grand item. So we walk to the end of purified zone 1, grab the grand item, and then the optional boss is unlocked. So here we're just hopefully not going to encounter anything, or as little as possible, until we reach the end of the zone. So these guys suck. They can give you a lot of different status effects. Good thing we fled first turn. It's not guaranteed. So walking through this purified zone actually doesn't waste time, because this is where we actually used to grind, and we had to come to the end of this anyway. So here's our grand finale. Our grand item we have to grab in order to unlock the secret boss. And now this door in here should be unlocked. So sucre here, which I think is French for sugar. You see how slow our ATB gauges fill up because of how underleveled we are? But the reason we even go for this is because she's very susceptible to poison. And we actually got it. That's amazing. So now we just gotta... How poison works is every turn you lose 1/20th of your health, maximum health. So after 20 turns, you're at 1 health. So once she hits 20 turns, all we have to do is poke her and she dies. So now she's got 1 health, and she's dead. We have to hit each of these masks, and they only have 1 health, these masks. The only thing the masks ever do is give her a buff to statuses. Not or a resistance, but not an immunity. So it's a good thing that we got that first try. So, because we got that first try, you could probably lower the estimate by 10 minutes. because I wasn't expecting it first try. And everything just gained about 5 levels, which is really OP. Like, we are so overpowered for the rest of the game. Like, it's very safe from here. So here I'm gonna sell Monday. Yeah, I'll get rid of the jokers, and I'm gonna buy a bunch of as many expirations as I can. Expirations are just a damage dealing item, the strongest damage dealing item in the game. It's useful for the Zone 3 boss, where Competence doesn't do that much damage, and the item actually does a lot more. We've equipped our necktie, we're now in the residential area, which is about to be overrun with a bunch of ghosts or specters because of Valerie here. So we have to save all of them from these 8 specters. Now here, I'm gonna show you the glitch that saves a couple seconds, but I'm not gonna utilize it. It's just something funny that wasn't, I guess, or was overlooked. If you don't kill these ghosts in one turn, they actually split off into 6 ghosts. It's the biggest reason. So right here, they never coded collision for that waterfall, so you can walk right through it. But I went around to keep the spirit. So that was the main reason for the grind, to be able to kill these ghosts in one hit before they split, as well as just making the rest of the game much easier. Where are you? Down? Yeah. It's fine that I sold my jokers earlier, because each of these ghosts actually drop a joker, which is a revive item, and I should really never need them. Unless for some reason I get the worst luck possible, knock on wood. It's actually really good luck that ghost was all the way to the left, because it's normally on the far right. And this is the last one. Now that we save the residential area and the judge has been aware of his brother acting up, he's now going to join us in confronting his brother. Which happens to be at the top of the library here. So in most rooms we can get an encounter, we're just gonna hope that we don't. Nice. I feel like outside you're most likely to get an encounter. What was that? Went to a separate window for a second. I don't know why. Just weird. 4997 499. Forgot what numbers were for a second. I'll save for safety. I don't need to, but I'm going to. This fight's pretty easy. So we learn here that Valerie is not himself. He's actually being controlled by the Zone Guardian, Japhet. So we now have to defeat Japhet in his Valerie form. Which this boss has 3 phases. The first 2 we're just gonna mash through until he gets to his 3rd phase, where he can be damaged. This is the 2nd phase. And now the 3rd phase. Poor Valerie. Should be dead soon. There we go. Easy fight. The reason we can't enter these zones earlier, because they are available to be interacted with, is because we need a certain Zodiac card to enter each zone. This baby is more important later. Now we have the Pisces card. We can enter Zone 3. And Zone 3 is split up into 4 areas. The first one I consider the worst, because you have to walk through this this room, and you have to follow a certain path. And if you ever diverge off of it, you're forced into an encounter you can't flee from. And once you beat the encounter, you're warped to the beginning of the room. It's terrible. So I'm gonna really pay attention here. Alright, first path is clear. Gonna have to redeem this Elson up here who was attacked. Thank you for the good luck, pretzel. True love. Why did you mute Alpha? Wow. I never got inspiration from that fight. It's actually pretty lucky. Alright, I'm paying attention here to the path again. Oh no! It's been a long time since I've messed that up. Alright. It's fine. It's all fine. We're not in much danger because we're 2 levels over. What the non-secret route would be. It's not a huge time loss. So after this, I'm going to be warped back to the beginning. The punishment. It's really punishing how strict this route is for a casual player. So up here we're grabbing our final add-on Epsilon, which add-on Epsilon is not normal again, or not useful against single enemies, but it has multi-hit attacks, which are very useful. As well as it's going to be the one mainly using our damaging items.
No. No. No.
I have to get back out of here. Alright, we're good. Only lost a minute. It's all good. Never have to go back there again.
No.
Alright, in the old route, we would go here and sell all of our stuff and buy a bunch of expirations, but we've already got those. So the worst thing that could happen here is any encounters we get, because they're not guaranteed fleas and they just suck. So we're hoping in this room and the next room, we're just not getting any encounters, as I say that. Okay, good, we fled. And only the batter can flee. The add-ons can't actually flee. I have to wait for the batter to regain his ATB gauge in order to flee. I don't remember what the reference to Von Gacy is. Alright. Now that we've cleared the factory, the worst part about this is escaping. All the Ellisons are now specters, and they'll come after us. You just have to make sure not to get confronted by one. That was close. That was a gold? With 2 encounters? That's interesting. Alright, so this one I feel is the biggest RNG in the areas here. It's a little mini game where I fall down this... What are these called? A factory pillar, I guess. And I have to go through 10 add-ons and avoid the ghost. Everything is random where they appear, and I have to be in the direct middle to be affected by the ghost or the add-on. Smokestack, thank you. One more. Ah. There we go. That was decent. Not the best I've had, but decent. You know, I like factory pillars more. Alright, this is the last description or story we're getting about how sugar is beneficial to the world and how it's needed for them to survive. Fun fact, if the batter is ever dead for any of these stories, you get a game over.
No.
The cat form of Zachary here is going to try and tell us a story again, but we're like, bro, we've already heard this.
No.
Don't do it. Alright, there is a really annoying glitch I have to avoid here. It's a very not useful glitch. If I talk to Zachary here from the side,
No.
my character is locked in a slowdown for the rest of the game. It can only walk very slowly. Like, I will crawl everywhere. It's so bad. Yeah, that happens if you talk to him from the side. You have to talk to him from the front. I got it in my casual playthrough as well, and finished the game just walking slow. It was terrible. So, in front. Easy.
No.
This is the last area. I'm gonna go ahead and heal. No, we're going right. Yeah, I had to. So we're going down, left, up. Ignore this cheat code I'm entering here, right? And then up, left, right, down, right, start. It's not really a cheat code, but it is something we have to figure out later. Good thing I know it now. 5, 7, 4, 5, 2. No, I did it wrong. There we go. So these next two rooms are kind of inefficient for a reason. I'm kind of wondering just why do I have to take so many turns to get to the end? Well, it's because we have Enoch here, the guardian of Zone 3. And we're gonna have to fight him. But while we're in his office here,
把你们音量调高，他妈
or in these next rooms, we can't beat him. There ain't no way. We gotta flee. Which, it's not guaranteed at all. Good thing we did it first turn. So the other useful glitch in this game is in the second room. When he starts to chase me, if I run into him, flee, hold up, I'll wrong warp 2 rooms ahead. It's only faster if you get that within the first 2 flees, but I'm not gonna do it. It doesn't save much time, and this is no glitches. So now that we've gotten away from Enoch, we have to we have to escape the area, basically. But really, we're just going to confront him. Nice 1 second gold. I approve. Alright. So this is what we saved our expirations for. Enoch doesn't take too much damage from competence, so I'm just gonna spam all my expirations at him. Which do like 400 to 600 each one. And once that runs out, then I'm gonna use my competence. Shortens the fight by like 2 minutes to have those expirations. I didn't want to do that, but fine. Why you gotta kill the batter? Ain't nice. Alright, Enoch is dead. Got the Aquarius card, which I need to get into the final area. I'd say in about 3 minutes is the cutoff for the incentive. The heads up.
Sorry, I missed something. What was going on?
I was saying in about two and a half to 3 minutes would be the cutoff for the incentive.
Ooh, yeah, we haven't received any sniping donations from it either. So if you want fiber, or do most people play Tutelo or just fiber? Because I never know. Sorry.
It's fine either way.
Because if you want him to go on, third ending, then you gotta snipe that fast. But that's closing in a few minutes.
Yep. So here we're not gonna bother attacking with the others. We're just gonna double multi-hit with Epsilon. But yeah, go ahead and please donate for the third ending. Goes to a good cause, and you get more of this awesome run.
good at sniping quick though.
I have to know by the end of chapter 2. Yeah. So this is counting backwards from 5 to 0 in the chapters, and this is the final parts of the game. Here we have to revisit all the guardians we just defeated in all the zones, so prepare for some more Eden being loud. Eden doesn't know what day it is, so we have to go back and grab a piece of a calendar, show him what day it is. Very useful for the story here. Now that we've appeased Eden, we can go back to Enoch here, who seems to be stuck. And he needs some help getting unstuck.
Roughly, how many minutes are left after the incentive closes?
5, maybe?
Right.
Maybe less? Hard to imagine here. Yeah, maybe 4 minutes. Alright, we saved Enoch, and Japhet is happy. We have appeased all the guardians. Talk to him one more time, and we are done with this chapter. Right, chapter 3 is pretty quick. We just gotta enter 2 codes and then do a box puzzle. Like it's how we're kind of upside down. Having to walk right side up here. Now, if you like the smokestack minigame, you're gonna love this one. We get another minigame called the Boxer's Adventures, where we get to play the boxer who is fighting against the batter. We basically have to move through 3 screens with spawning moving batters. The way they spawn and how fast they move is actually the same every time. I just have yet to actually take the time to memorize it. I just don't want to run into one. Okay, I thought it was right there. Alright, now we have to beat this whole horde of batters. Good thing we're really overpowered. Alright, now would be the cutoff. I assume we haven't met the incentive.
Yeah, unfortunately, we did not snipe. No, the incentive did not get sniped last second. So sorry.
Alright, it's fine.
Sorry.
Just gonna do the regular any percent ending. So right here, we're gonna sell everything I own. Because who needs possessions? And then we're gonna buy as many expirations as I can. There we go. Hopefully, yeah, you should be fine if it's just 2 minutes. So we're gonna fight the queen here, which, like Sucre, is the other boss that's really susceptible to poison. So we're gonna try and poison her, because she's kind of annoying without it. Alright, she got poisoned first turn. That's really good luck. No dessert for you. Alright, queen is dead, meaning no more talking, which is good. Alright, the queen is dead. We're in the last final minute and a half here.
What?
So, kind of the story of this game is the queen was actually my wife, and this is our child. Now, the reason I'm fighting him is I think because I'm insane. I'm actually not too sure of the actual reason. Alright, we have one more fight, then we're coming up on time. So the judge has been watching us, and it turns out he doesn't agree. Like, we have to either choose to fight the judge, or have the judge fight the batter. The special ending, where you're the judge and fighting the batter, is actually much faster, because the judge only needs 3 hits to kill the batter. And now we can see the batter in his true form. So get ready on time.
两到快，
And time. Hope you made it back in time.
GG.
Thank you.
109.41.
Yep, that
Is
is.
bringing us back on schedule. Let's go.
Yep, this was a really good time. The world record is a 105.08, and second place is a 111. So I still got second place.
Wait, that's a PB?
No. I'm
Or do
saying
you have to record?
like I have the world record 105.08.
I see.
Yeah, so this was still a really good time.
Yeah, oh, sorry.
Like I didn't expect to get the optional boss first try. It was really good luck I got throughout this whole run. But thank you for having me. And
Oh, thanks for
yeah, I believe coming up is Commander YT with some Wii Fit
Yep.
Wii
Wii Fit Plus, all training plus games.
Yes, please watch that. Those are
Oh
amazing.
yeah. Yeah. Also, Commander restreamed my my runs during Resort Fest, but more like something happened during that. I'm not gonna say it because I think you might be aware of what happened. I think you were in the chat that day.
I can't remember, but
Not
I
100% sure though.
Georgie asked, I'm getting some spoon. But a quick shout out to the off community. We have a Discord and a kind of active community between running the main game and some fan games. So feel free to join, talk, run the game if you want.
You should post that in the chat. And I suspect it's probably also on speedrun.com, correct?
Maybe. I'll get the link.
Hopefully. Yeah, post the link in chat. And we'll be setting up Wi-Fi Plus.
Yep, I'm good to go then. Thank you for having me again.
Alright, thanks for running. Alright, there's a great off run by Fiber, but we'll be having, since we're still behind on schedule, we'll be setting up Wi-Fi Plus by Commander as soon as possible, so stand by. Alright. Alright. Alright, we are now ready for the next